Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Take.
I love tree houses.
This is the tree house. I'm kind of nervous. Look at the drop. Damn.
Creepy.
Thought you could definitely just, you could do something in here. Very cool, very cool.
This is coming up here. This is gonna be one of our cabanas are gonna be set up.
Okay.
We'll set it up very nice. You know.
This is perfect. I love this.
Oh, right here?
I want to join it.
Oh, yeah, dude. Set up the cabana up, lights around, view of the whole complex. Obviously, I didn't say the DJs are gonna be down there in that shelf right there. Yeah, so they're gonna be, you know, spinning, going out that way. Lasers going everywhere, crazy lights.
Crazy, okay.
It's gonna be really fun. So yeah, we're gonna be whole view of this. They have their own.
Cabanas will be down there.
Yeah, cabanas will be down there. Ideally, it would be 4 corners, and then one up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah, this one's dope. This one's dope. This one's really dope.
Even
Yeah.
just like by itself like this, like you don't even need anything else. Let's
Right.
add a tent.
We're gonna add. Yeah, we're just gonna add a 4 corner type tent. You can still look out though because the view's nice, especially at night. But we want to include like that cabana lighting, all that. Table in the middle, couches around. Yeah, things of that sort. Yeah, a lot of the premises is going to be all fogged up. There'll be a lot of mist going on too. You're not really knowing, especially where we walked up that trail. Tons of fog. You're not going to really know where the hell you're going. Yeah, going to like the woods late at night. That's maze 1 exits. You know, come out this way. What's up?
I keep tripping on rocks.
On rocks, yeah, that's another thing too. What we like though, like especially about the uneven parts of this venue, is with a good scare, you know, people if their equilibrium's kind of thrown off, like oh shit, like you know it's getting slanted. Yeah. It's an easier way or a better, a solid way for our scares to really like jump scare them, you know, because they're kind of like trying to focus on, you know, not tripping or enough, like you know, kind of getting their balance right. Yeah. You know, they're not gonna be really focused on being able to get, you know, out of that scare. This is scare zone 2, coming right into the entrance. So when you come from general admission, you're getting like put right into the scare zone. It starts right when you get out of your parking. Okay. Checkpoints will be one at the gate here, and the next checkpoint is before the bridge over there. This will all be cleared out, by the way, of course. That bridge right there is entrance to maze number 2.
That one right there?
Yeah, that bridge right there.
Okay. So like immediately as you come in, you have a maze here, and then you have
maze
a scare
here
zone.
and a scare zone here.
Okay.
Up there, the hill. I don't want to go and bother because there's projects going right now.
Okay.
But those complexes are going to be 2 things. We haven't announced it yet, but one of them is going to be and then you're going to be getting your psychic card reading with a really big twist, a really fun twist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to give that away, but it's
definitely,
no. Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's definitely something of experience for our guests. I don't know if I mentioned to you, but our mazes are only allowing 2 people in at a time, or at least spaced enough as to where you feel isolated, where you won't see anyone in front or back of you throughout your experience through the maze. Coincidentally, it does work within, obviously following what's going on during these times, but we already came up with the concept of wanting to give you that isolation, that experience. You know, like I said, it's not Horror Nights, we're not Spirit Farm, we're not hosting 50,000 people a night. It's anywhere from, you know, 500 to 1,000 max, but 500 people relatively through the night, you know? And that's giving them a lot of isolation throughout the premises, you know, to really get that scare. The maze will be built going across zigzag. This maze is the one that we're gonna go incorporate. We're gonna have a DJ inside of the maze.
Really?
Yeah. So the concept behind this is if you're turning your corners, you get to the middle like dining area per se, and that's where you'll find the DJ, head honcho, the one that's running the maze. You know, he's spinning, he's in costume. You get in there and you're looking like, oh, this is dope. All of a sudden scares are coming from the top, from different rooms, out the window, scaring you into the next room over. You exit coming out, there's like a little hill right here, and the maze will continue on. The exit to this maze right here will end over here. But the thing about it is you're done with the maze, but now you're in a scare zone, so it's not over yet, you know? Yeah. Until you go over that way, and that's the only like safe zone.
So there's only one safe zone?
Only one safe zone. Across the way of the bridge, I mean, you can get an idea that the parking structure of it is way bigger than the one over there.
So so I'm assuming that we're not allowed to cross the bridge then?
No, the bridge is where they're considered
Okay.
safe too. Like we'll give them some time to get into the complex before they start getting there. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, because you have to take in consideration too. So one of the things is like right now most of the reputable events are shut down, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying to make way with this whole drive-in experience. You know, it's starting to come out. We have like the Hayride and Stranger Things sponsored by Netflix just came out with a new concept, which is really cool. But think about it. Probably the most you'll get out of it is an hour, right? And what you're paying, your ticket is, you know, like an hour of that drive experience. Here, you're still getting your physical scare on. It might not be like, wow, like, you know, you have maybe 6 sections of what I just showed you right now, like at Horror Nights, but you get that piece that you're not going to be getting this year here, and that's why it's definitely something to come by. We're also explicit too, so you're gonna see some gruesome stuff. You will hear vulgar language. Like it is definitely an experience of horror. Like I'm a big horror fan. My head in horror is a little fucked up, so I love a gory scare. I love like a crazy, twisted psychopath. You know. We thought we'll have a concept of using that swing little girl, you know, swinging.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play its part. She's kind of talking shit while she's swinging.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, some shit like that.
Okay.
Come out, and there's gonna be a build here. There's still more maze here. It's gonna be structured.
Oh, so you said 2 mazes though. So that one and the one over
This
there.
is considered one still. Yeah. So
Okay.
like you
All
enter
of
there, you go through like an indoor, then you come outside so like it's still flat, back into an indoor maze.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then you exit out. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Then you exit out, you come into the scare zone, right? Getting scared, whatever it may be. You come up the hill, you experience your, you know, if you wanna go ahead and, you know, wait, or there's gonna be time tickets. I don't know if I mentioned that as well.
Okay.
That's kind of the way that we're gonna be able to be efficient on like this whole no line, limited lines, social distance is you can come get your ticket, or if people are in the mazes, you have people enjoying themselves over there. To narrow down like how we're gonna really execute properly.
Okay. Is that gonna be happening for the mazes too?
For the mazes with entry, so we can take approximately 50 people at a time. So if you're not within the 50, then we ask you to go ahead to either the other maze or to the safe zone while like we're processing. I mean, like I said, it's we're expecting anywhere from like 800 to 1,000 people a night. You know, it's not going to be like you show up at 7, you're going to leave at 2 a.m. most likely, be here for a few hours, and then you head out.
Okay.
After the experience of the maze, you grab a couple drinks, have a dinner, enjoy some music, and you do your thing. But who knows? Maybe some people stay for the whole event. I mean,
I have a feeling that they will.
Hit or miss. Yeah, it's gonna be cool because the concept really is it's music festival driven. Like
Exactly.
it is.
So
And
there's multiple things to
do here.
So
Yeah.
it's not just like a haunt. It's like the DJ factor.
Because
as well,
essentially
which is
we
kinda cool.
are a music festival company. The events that we've thrown in the past, we incorporate music heavily, but that's not just our core. We bring in art, fashion, whether it's clothing brands, exquisite cuisines, and then of course seasonal with Halloween coming. Let's throw in some mazes, some creative. We're a creative team, and that's why we're really excited about what we're gonna be doing here.
It all sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So
I love everything haunt, Halloween.
Yes, sir. That's honestly, I told you that was the reason. I was like, okay, so no scary haunts or Horror Nights is not happening this year. Like, I mean, I'm throwing my own. You can go up the hill. If you look at these 2 complexes, you can get an idea of what you can expect in there. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to come, put together.
Maybe off camera, you should tell me.
Off camera, I'll tell you. Yeah, turn off the camera. I'll give you like a full rundown on everything you can expect. At the end of the day, you're gonna be able to see it more than anyone else because you're gonna be part of the event.
Okay.
But yeah, man, this is gonna be some exciting stuff here. And here you just come up, right?
Yeah, you just walk
over there. You have like another obstacle to go through as far as like a maze.
So that one you pay more for.
You do pay more for that one, yeah. Like a lot of it is referenced from, because from my experience of going to Horror Nights, when you go to the back lot, they kind of, as you go down here, you make your next like theme. One of the themes I remember pretty good was what is it, My Valentine, or it was like a movie that came out, like one of the slashers.
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine. There you go. Yeah, and they kind of set up the outdoor. They put walls across. They had you go like zigzag, and you get scared from the top, trying to scare you. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's how it worked. Yeah, man, what you can expect, like it's gonna be. We have a professional production team. They set design movies, TV shows. They're really thrilled to work with us and turn this into like a haunted ranch. Like a theme. like I said, a lot of mist. Sound design will be coming out the bushes. You have screams and roars, whatever it may be, lighting all across the trees, you know, little things like that. You know, we want to actually kind of come up with like some, not stage performances for hours at a time, but every now and then you come across there's like an act going on passing by you. Like, is that real? Is that fake? You know?
There's something happening.
There's a girl running, like, and there's someone chasing with a knife, and you think, is that real? Is that fake? You know, like stuff like that. So here's your music festival. There's your scare. You know, you get to enjoy some good food, some drinks while you're here. We will have photo booths as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Love those.
photo booths. Yeah, horror themed. You get your pictures going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm go-go dancers greeting you at the entrance with the DJs doing their things. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna be dancing with them. Yeah, I'm sorry, once I get that stuff on,
it's a wrap from there.
So then, how many people are gonna actually be working as like monsters?
We're looking at 40 scare actors.
Okay.
Not everyone's gonna be in the house at one time, you know, getting them set up.
Because then at 7, like once everything started, like I'm assuming we come in before that.
We come before, yeah.
So then, when we're all getting ready, are we gonna have like certain times to go in there, or?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like I communicate with you, like you're actually the only scare that's actually coming with like a team already. All of the other scares that I have so far on board individually, yeah, they're gonna be getting done by our special effects makeup. So yeah, I mean, as far as like the amount of time you would need for setup with your crew, I just need all that information so that way it's like I can manage, you know, what times to be here, what times are gonna be shot out, things like that.
We have no problem coming early because Cam and Reg are gonna get an Airbnb somewhere.
Nice.
Here, so
okay.
I can just
for sure.
be up here quick, so that way we can like, you know, take as much time as we want as far as like coming in early if we
Right.
can do that.
Like this concept was put together a month ago, believe it or not. So yeah, it was one of those things where I literally saw, you know, Four Nights is closed, and I kind of didn't even really talk to my business partner yet. It was like not a good move, but I went and started doing my research. Okay, where can I find a location to have my own haunt? That's what I thought right away. I was like, they're not going to be operating. Like, where can I throw it? And this is the first place I came across, like right away. So I hit him up, set up the meeting, met with the owners here, took my tour. Then I met with my business partner, and I was like,
they have a place.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, so just letting you know, on the agenda, we have an event this Halloween. Like, what are you talking about? I kind of ran it by him. He was a little iffy, like, you know, it's like we only have a few months. Like, I don't know if it's smart. All they do, we're doing it. Like,
so then, question for us because
go for it. Ask away, man.
Because we like to do a lot of like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And Knots didn't like that.
Okay.
That we like to like think outside the box.
Right.
And they wanted to keep us in the box.
Yeah.
Is there any limit, anything that we should not do, or anything that we can't do or stay away from?
Okay, good for you. This is a totally private event. You know, it is being publicized, but like crazy math, but it is a private event with, you know, obviously like our rules, regulations.
Yeah.
Initially, my concept on this haunt was actually supposed to be extreme. It was supposed to be like waivers signed. We're allowed to grab you. They're allowed to yell in your face. Anything, everything. You know. Then I was told, hey, COVID said no, you can't do that. So then I was like, oh shit, all right, whatever. I'm still having the haunt though. Honestly, the only thing you cannot do is yell vulgar language at them. Okay, we'll have that like in writing, like to be able to go over. And you can't grab or touch. It's not my choice, it's COVID's choice. So other than that, you are allowed to go crazy. You know what I mean?
Do anything.
You're allowed to do anything, just no profanity towards their guests. And
so no cussing and no grabbing.
Yep.
Okay.
That's about it.
So if, for example, if I wanted to go up the tree, that'd be fine.
By all means, that's fine with me. And do your thing. By all means. You know, it's full free for all. Yeah.
What about like if I were to like run through the maze?
Like run like as you just go in and run through like as people
Kinda
are in
like
there?
that, yeah.
I'm not opposed to that. No, 100%. I'm really not. Like I said, but as long as we eliminate like this, you know what I mean? You're just running through and people are like, what was that? You know? That'd be pretty dope. I actually like that concept.
What about the shed?
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about this is.
I already had an idea, but
this is like some funny stuff. But we were thinking about hiring like little people. You know what I mean? Like Chucky Base. That's what I was thinking. We did. We thought about it. Yeah. It did come to mind. Like like have them pop out and kind of greet or scare like our VIP coming in. You know what I mean?
The first thing that popped in my head was like gnomes.
Like gnomes, yeah. Gnomes, leprechaun.
Like that small little door there. That kind of freaks me out. Because I open and like lights like flicker.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, this man has it. That's exactly what we're gonna utilize it, like no doubt. We just gotta figure out what exactly, you know.
Is this the parking for the whole event?
No, this is the parking for the VIP.
Oh.
Yeah, over there.
Across
I
the
didn't.
bridge.
Yeah, I didn't take you like on the other parking structure.
Yeah, that's across the bridge.
Yeah, but that's a lot wider, like
Okay.
a lot bigger parking structure. Just this last week, I think we got more coverage and more sales than ever, and that makes sense. I think the legitimacy part of it was when everyone was like kind of skeptical, like, is this real? You know, we get a lot of like, this is fake, you know, it's not happening, like all this crap. But
yeah, people were asking me, like, is this low key because of COVID?
COVID, right.
And I was like, no, it's
Right.
legit.
We're a 5-day event, you know what I mean? So we're not like, oh, we're gonna get away with murder because it's only one night and we run away and like you can't report anything. Like, we have to execute properly. There are certain procedures that we have to follow, CDC guidelines that are given to the public to follow, especially for event owners if they're going to be throwing events, you know? So we do have COVID-19 compliant officers that are going to be on site all 5 days. And what their job is to regulate and make sure everyone is following those guidelines. Hey, you guys need here, split up this, mask here, put your mask on, whatever it may be. Like I said, with the concept of the mazes, we are eliminating any touch experience, so they will not be handling doors. We're limiting curtains in which people open. After each person goes through, right? We have a team of kind of cleaning up like as they go through. Anything that is subject to a touch or the walls, wipe it down, proceed on. It's gonna be very efficient, you know. We have to be on point. We do take that seriously, like with like everything that, you know, people's concern. The last thing we need is on the first night to be shut down the next day because people felt like it was not safe or they weren't comfortable. But there will be liability signs. You buy your ticket online, you're checking off a box noting that there is terms and conditions saying that we are not liable for injury and of course contraction of COVID. You come to the entrance or your first checkpoint, you're signing a waiver. You're going to be ahead and signing the waivers that, you know, we're not liable, same thing. And then we are covering our asses. Like I said, COVID-19 compliant officers, you did sign your waiver. There is going to be social distance practice, all that stuff. Scares have masks, whether it's incorporated into it, whatever it may be, everyone's covered up. I think a lot of the public is concerned is like it's just a normal operating haunt. Like there's no, you know, and we're trying our best to be able to promote, hey, you know, it is going to be following these procedures, but you know, we're gonna get a lot of, you know, we're gonna get a lot of positive, a lot of negative, but at the end of the day, you know, you don't
That's
feel
how
safe.
a haunt is.
Yeah.
Negative and positive.
Right.
So you can never win.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing too with the Tiki Bars, it's not normal service. That's where you walk up, you wait for your drink, you grab it, you go. They're actually gonna be pre-made pouches. Mixers are made. You just take your alcohol, put it in the pouch, you're given the pouch, anywhere up to like 4 to 6 servings, I believe. Yeah, and you take that with you to your designated standing table, wherever you are. Wherever you need to, you know, take it, as long as we're all social distance, whatever it may be. So certain things like that, like there's definitely, like we've taken into consideration the way that normal business runs and then how COVID business runs, and it's going to be heavily incorporated.
Okay, nice. And then you mentioned like 2 bottles. What was that about?
Oh, the 2 bottles. So that's for a cabana package.
So that's actual bottles. It's not like pouches.
No, those are going to be bottles because essentially you're coming with your group. So I mean, when you have you live with a family, you come with friends. You know, you are interacting with your friends. No different here. You're going to come with your friends. It's like we can't not stop the interaction that goes on out of the event. If you're coming in together as a you're caravanning over, you come in the same car, that's your group. You know, you can't really do anything about that. You know, you go out with your family, or people saying, hey, you need a social distance from your mom, your dad, or your friends. Like, no. Same thing here. You come with your 10 or less group that we know who are into that cabana, and you guys are, you know, you guys came for a group, you guys are doing your thing, you know. Separate cups, of course, sharing, whatever, but...
Is the cabana extra, or is it a part of the VIP?
Oh no, the cabana is like its whole extra tier.
Okay.
It's like it's a different price, but it offers everything the Rest in Peace experience offers, and then those extra things like with having the cabana tier itself. And then the cabanas are 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's 10 or less people. So if you really think about it, you come with 10 people, what you're buying is $100 a person, right? That gives you that Rest in Peace experience regardless. So there you go. And then the extra 100 you're spending are for those free 2 bottles, your exclusive section for the event, at your own personal scare house, free, you know, the free parking for whoever it may be. It's a whole nother experience on top of it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's really not. It's really not. So yeah, I mean, they're limited. Only 4 or 5 during the event. We are expected to sell out with the clientele that we have coming. Yeah.
Nice. Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man. It's around the corner.
You were saying that, or I saw somewhere that like the prices now are going to go up.
They're going to go up. Yes,
Okay.
they are
So
going.
That's important.
They
So
go
buy
up.
them now.
They go up September 22nd. They go up $15 each package. Goes up $15. The cabana is subject to change as well. But the 3 tickets, the 3 tiers, they do go $15 after September 22nd.
So could someone buy a cabana now or no?
Yes,
Okay.
someone can buy a cabana now. And that is available on Eventbrite at the moment. Right now we are getting that like set up for the website itself.
And then you mentioned too that we're allowed to bring chainsaws.
Yes.
We're gonna bring our own chainsaws.
It is prop. It is prop disclosure. It is prop. No one's gonna be getting cut up, but yeah, you have chainsaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Chainsaws are good. Oh yeah. Any other questions you have?
Everything I have, I'd like to turn off the camera for. But you know, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm probably gonna catch up with you guys later. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. It's kind of far away. There's no mic on that. But I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna ask him some private questions that you guys will see at the haunt. So for now, I'll see you guys on the next video. We're gonna come back maybe for auditions. I want to come for that.
Yeah, definitely, please.
And
That'd
then
be
like
awesome.
film that and see
Check it
how
out.
people do. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's always kind of amusing to watch.
Amusing to
someone-
watch the auditions. Yeah, definitely. Nothing
So-
too strenuous, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. All right, man. Sounds
For
good.
sure.
Appreciate it. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.